we could not be more excited than to be at Boone High School for this really special announcement. You know, this is also an opportunity for us to acknowledge, oh, please be seated. Okay. So this is also an opportunity for us to acknowledge the outstanding EDGE initiative at Boone Community School District, which is really including a focus on helping all students succeed beyond high school. In today's knowledge economy, graduating from high school and being prepared to go to college or build a career is absolutely the new minimum for success. Better preparing all students is also critical for us obtaining our Future Ready Iowa goal of having 70% of Iowans in the workforce have either education or training beyond high school by the year 2025. And all of you today are going to help us meet that goal. It's an essential step to help us, an essential step to help make this happen is increasing school to business partnerships and work-based learning. I want to say congratulations to Boone. You're a 2016 STEM Best Business Engaging Students and Teachers Partners, and your work-based learning and pre-apprenticeship program is one of the reasons that you were selected. Another reason that we're excited to be here today is to announce a generous $100,000 gift from AT&T. Makes it possible to expand the Iowa Jobs for America's Graduates, or the IJ program. This fall, IJ will be available in 4 additional schools, including Boone High School. Yay! We're really proud to say, too, that AT&T's gift is matched by $205,000 in public-private contributions over 2 years. So thank you to AT&T for making it possible to expand IJAG in the Iowa City, Waterloo, North Scott, and of course Boone. I also appreciate the significant contributions by the Iowa Vocational Rehabilitation Services. There you are, David. They have launched an outstanding statewide initiative for students with disabilities, and now these students also will have more opportunities for work-based learning. Administrator Mitchell, who has led that effort, is with us here today. So thank you, David, for your efforts in this, and thank you for being part of the listening tour for Future Ready Iowa and Iowa City. We really appreciate all your efforts. I also want to thank the John Deere Foundation, Blackhawk Gaming Association, the R.G. Knuckleroy Trust, and the Iowa Area Development Group for their contributions. You know, IJAG serves 2,800 students in 49 programs across the state. And I am so honored. I was actually chair of IJAG when I became the lieutenant governor. That was one of the first initiatives that I had the opportunity to participate in. And now I'm really honored to say that I get to join the Jobs for America's Graduates National Board of Directors to really highlight the great things that Iowa's doing. I've met with many students in IJAG over the years, and I'm so proud of how this program has really transformed lives and how determined students are to accomplish some great things. They have tremendous stories. They first faced some great diversity, and they have come out on top, and they're a great example of the possibilities that exist through IJAG. Lori, I just want to say thank you to you also is here today, President and CEO of IJAG. You've been a tremendous advocate and a great person to work with. In a few minutes, you're going to hear more from Greg Lindy, Principal, Senior Vice President, and the Chair of IJAG and Board of Directors. Dustin Blythe with AT&T, Director of External Affairs, will also speak, and he also serves on the IJAG board, as well as Boone High School Principal and Senior Brooke Thorne are also here to talk about the work-based learning. So this is an example of the kind of really extraordinary partnerships that prepares more young people for rewarding careers, including that work-based learning whenever that is possible. These partnerships also will help employers hire the skilled workforce that they're looking for. So it's now my pleasure to bring to the podium Lieutenant Governor Adam Gray.
Thank you, Governor Reynolds, and good morning. I also would like to express my thanks to AT&T and all the other contributors. This fall, the Future Ready Iowa Alliance made recommendations for how to reach the goal of 70% of our workforce having education or training beyond high school by 2025. The Alliance was made up of 58 leaders from business and industry, labor, education, nonprofits, and the legislature, among others. One of their 5 recommendations was expanding work-based learning in high-demand fields and careers for all students, particularly traditionally underrepresented students. That includes students with disabilities. Across Iowa, 12% of public school students have individualized education programs. 1.7% have 504 plans to provide them with specialized instruction, services, or accommodations. Expanding work-based learning that engages students in real-world projects is an important way to help them launch careers, build confidence, and make connections in their communities. So the Alliance is right to recognize that all students should have those types of opportunities. Iowa is very fortunate to have great models of how work-based learning can be done. Some of those models have been in place for a number of years, and others are new. Those models include IJAG, high school pre-apprenticeships and apprenticeships, the statewide work-based learning intermediary network, which offers everything from job shadows to internships, and STEM BEST, businesses engaging students and teachers. BEST is the Governor's STEM Advisory Council's program that has launched 37 school business partnerships across Iowa to give students authentic professional experiences. In fact, Boone is one of our STEM BEST schools, building a continuum of career awareness from grades 3 through 12. It's also piloting a quality pre-apprenticeship program. You know, I got to thinking, last time I was with IJAG talking about apprenticeship and pre-apprenticeship, they made me climb a cell phone tower. So I hope you don't have anything quite that adventurous in mind here today. But you'll be hearing more about the quality pre-apprenticeship program here shortly. But for now, I'd like to turn the podium over to Greg Wendy.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today, both in my role at Principal Financial Group as well as being the newly appointed chair of the IJAG board. I want to commend and thank Governor Reynolds and Lieutenant Governor Gregg for their tremendous support of IJAG for the past several years. It's through your support and the support of the Iowa legislature and our private sector partners that we have been able to expand to the 2,800 students in the 49 programs throughout Iowa, both rural and urban settings. And I'm pleased to say that IJAG consistently exceeds the national JAG standards. We have an average graduation rate of 93% for the past 18 years, and 90% of our students go on to further education, the military, or active work employment. And those stats are even more remarkable when you think about some of the challenges that our students have to overcome to achieve those results. IJAG gives students an opportunity to realize their full potential, and I'm very proud that Principal Financial Group is one of the partner companies, and there are several that engages with IJAG to get students future ready. We provide opportunities. We have employee volunteers in the classroom on a monthly basis working on skill development, providing mentorship opportunities. We bring students into our corporate campus to show them the opportunities that might exist. We have job shadowing programs. And this past year, really pleased to announce that we had our first ever summer internship program exclusively for IJAG students, which was a great success. And actually, Principal's Partnership is just one of many, and that employer engagement is a hallmark of IJAG. Lastly, on behalf of the board of directors and all of the staff from IJAG that's here today who do such a great job, I just want to thank AT&T. I want to thank those who provided the matching contributions. We are so grateful for the public and private sector support that we receive. Together, we are making a difference in the youth of Iowa. And I really appreciate all the support. And now I'd like to introduce Dustin Blythe, Director of External Affairs for AT&T and IJAG board member.
Well, first of all, we are thrilled to announce this contribution today to IJAG. Especially want to thank Governor Reynolds, Lieutenant Governor Adam Gregg, my colleague Kate Moulton for being here today. Congratulations, Governor, on being named to the National JAG Board. That's quite an honor. A little bit of history of why we're doing what we do. This is part of AT&T's Aspire program, and since 2008, AT&T has donated over $400 million to help millions of kids who are underserved throughout this country. So this is a part of that program. The other reason we support this program is because we get IJAG gets proven results. One of the reasons they were selected for the 2-to-1 match is because of IJAG's 18-year run of success. I mean, you have great results. Greg mentioned that just recently. Under the leadership of IJAG President and CEO Lori Phelan and the IJAG board, IJAG has become a national leader in project-based learning and employer engagement. The program staff are actively involved in Future Ready Iowa efforts through the Iowa Workforce Development, Department of Education, Vocational Rehabilitation, the Association of Business and Industry, and the Governor's STEM Council. Students, staff, and volunteers and employers have all recognized IJAG for their ability to take students from where they are and help them to get to where they want to be, to achieve their dreams, regardless of the barriers in their way. Lori and her team excel at helping students develop the skills they need to succeed in the 21st century. It is for all these reasons that AT&T would like to present this ceremonial check to IJAG. Greg and Lori, Governor, can you please come up? Try to cash that. Now we'll turn over the rest of the presentation. Principal Bynum, you have the toughest job to do.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you to Boone High School. Thank you for being here this morning. This is made possible from our outstanding students and our amazing staff, so I'd like to give it up to you guys. We try to do this for you, so thank you guys. Nearly 2 years ago, we began discussing about how we really could reach our students and ensure success, both in school and whatever career path our students would choose. We now refer to that system as the Boone Edge. And it's a work in process, but we're growing every single day. We started with 17 students last year, and now we're up to 65 students and growing by the day. This past spring, we elected to focus on filling gaps that we noticed throughout the system. We recognized the disconnect for students between the school, the work, and our community. We needed to engage our employers with students early in real projects that allowed anyone to see the opportunity to collectively prepare for future-ready workforce regardless of their pathway. Governor Reynolds, as you and Greg and Dustin have attested, IJAG was the data-driven creativity, public-private partnerships that would fill those gaps. So it seemed like a great fit. Together with IJAG, we capitalized on a solid partnership we have in our local division of Voc Rehab. Dave, thank you for everything that you do. We designed a great plan, but without those resources and support, we just had that great plan, and we needed the support and the contributions that you brought forth in order to be successful. We're so grateful for IJAG, AT&T, DVR, and the Governor's Office for including Boone in the IJAG expansion efforts this fall. Thank you for believing in Boone's industry and our community, for investing in our high school, and mostly bringing the greater opportunities to all of our students. We now have built an entire EDGE team that is implementing the many moving pieces. We're so very proud to have IJAG here as part of our team, bringing their 18 years of expertise and solid performance record to Boone High School. We're excited about the future of working together to assure all of our students have success both in our school and our community and in our state. Now I'd like to introduce Kane Benchidel as he's going to tell his story about joining IJAG.
Well, as Chris said, my name is Kane, and
I'm the IJAG president here at Boone. You might be wondering what IJAG stands for. Well, it stands for Iowa Jobs for America's Graduates. We help prepare students for the future in life after high school, such as learning how to fill out applications, tax forms, and much more. IJAG helped me figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and it can do the same for you. Governor Reynolds, the podium is yours.
Well, I think you've heard from everybody the great things that are happening with the IJAG program, and I just want to compliment Boone Community School District. You have been an innovator and a leader on really trying to bring opportunities to the students by exposing them to all the opportunities, the employer engagement, whether it's STEM or the TLC or voc rehab. All of it has really, you've brought all of it together, and we're going to see big things happen from what you're doing. So kudos to you and your team. So I think what we'll do right now is if the media has any questions regarding this topic, we will take them here, and then we'll do a gaggle kind of offsite for additional questions. Okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, well listen, let's give everybody one more round of applause for the great